and I don't know if I fully believe my own opinion yet, but like, uh, I think this like overcrowding thing, and people are going to hate me for this, but like, I think it's a little bit of it is just people trying to like make an excuse for themselves.
Exactly. I agree fully. I get that same idea. It's like, really? You remember the people getting so upset because I said I hunted at Fort McCoy
Yeah.
when we hunted there?
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna tell where you hunt. And I'm like, well, Fort McCoy is this size. The public land there, or the land you can hunt in Fort McCoy, there isn't that much land in the 3 counties around my house. You want to tell people what 3 counties I hunt in? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm pinpointing the spots. I mean, these people are nuts, and we're not telling people, but you're right. I think that it's just an excuse. I can't kill
Yeah.
one because they came here and showed everybody. And those spots come and go. You just float around. Nobody who is a good hunter goes to some place because I went there or you went there.
Yeah.
Good hunters go find places to hunt and hunt there, and they don't want to go to popular places.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
if you get an upswing in hunters, it's an upswing of idiot hunters.
yeah.
Anybody that goes around trying to steal other people's spots, or
Right.
they're
I
not
mean,
good hunters. They're not killing stuff.
I think there's probably not very many people in the country that hunted more public land than me this year, like in different states, you know? I mean, I hunted in whatever 5 different states on
Yep.
public land, and like I encountered 2 people like in the woods, like where I was gonna, I was hunting the same general area, and I'm just like, I don't know, I don't see it I don't see it as much as other people. And now I'm not going to PA, and I wasn't in southern Michigan or some of those areas, but like the place I did see people, it was like it was a the interaction I had was with like it was in Illinois, which was the last place I thought I'd have
Mhm.
issues with people, and it was like just an old man that was out there hunting, and it was fine. He was sitting on the ground with a crossbow, not in my way, I wasn't in his way, and we chatted for 30 minutes after a deer hunt, and it's like I'm glad he was there. I'm glad I got to talk to him, and like um I don't know. Maybe this year I'll eat my words and I'll have 40 different people hunting everywhere I go. But
Well, those
um,
people are just the pessimists. They're the people we're talking
yeah,
about with the bad attitude.
yeah. Um, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably an unpopular
They'll
opinion.
probably send us some more messages after the show.
I just want to be honest. Like I'm not like I don't have any. I'd be better off in my own situation to be like, there's people everywhere, quit hunting. But it's not what I see, and I can't be dishonest about that. Like,
Right.
um, and and then the people that I've had these conversations with about like overcrowding, it's like they hunt the same freaking piece of WMA or whatever the case may be all the time. They don't move. It's like they hunt this spot and that's it. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
go somewhere else.
It's like
I don't know.
the whole attitude of you ain't doing that where I live. And then we go there and do it, and then it's like, now you brought all these people here. But
Yeah, I don't know.
or you hear the well, that's because you're in Wisconsin, or that's because you're in Iowa.
Yeah,
That's because you're.
yeah.
No, that's just
People
crazy.
wise, Wisconsin is definitely the most people I saw, more than
Yeah,
Michigan, more than
where I hunt, the population of hunters is insane.
yeah, yeah,
I laugh at these people that say that they won't park in a parking lot if there's a truck there. If I did that, I
yeah.
wouldn't
That
have
would
any place to hunt because there's 10 cars in every parking lot. I mean,
yeah,
our rut, these parking lots are all full of guys. It's like gun
yeah,
season in other places.
yeah. Um, And I think it's even worse where I hunt in Wisconsin. I think you've told me that before. Like up north of you,
I keep
it's
telling you, you need to come down and hunt by me.
yeah. And even then, like yeah, there are. When I was hunting up there, I hunted up there a lot. And I'm not talking about western Wisconsin where I shot my buck, but in central eastern Wisconsin.
Mhm.
Um,
You got a good one up there. Right
yeah,
amidst all the hunters.
I killed a nice one up there, and it's like
Despite your bad attitude.
huh?
Despite
Do
your
what?
bad attitude.
Yeah, but there was people in parking lots and stuff, but even then, like there's still like I never ran into anybody where I wanted to go, and
Mhm.
hunt per se.
Well, that's the
There was
thing by me. I mean, I go to a parking lot and there's 10 cars there. I go out and I don't run into people
yeah,
because I'm hunting overlooked spots because I've pre scouted. I know where people hunt. and where they
Yeah.
don't, you know where the deer are. If there's big bucks out there, that pressure actually helps me
Mm-hmm. It
because
puts them where they need to be.
exactly, it puts them where they belong.
Yeah. And I get that, like, not everybody can scout and hunt like we do. That's true. But anyway, what I was going to say about where I was hunting in Wisconsin is like, I had to get told, like, Gary had to tell me, like, you just got to go, because I was like, oh, there's someone in this parking lot. I'll go somewhere else. So I was one of those
Yeah,
people
because
that I
when I
didn't.
hunted down by you, I don't think I
Yeah, I
ever
didn't.
parked in
You
a
know,
parking lot where I saw another car.
yeah, you don't run into very many people during bow season.
Oh,
At
I
least.
tell you, there was one where we saw a car, and it was a huge property. Place you sent us. Then we
Yeah,
ran into the guy. He recognized us, and he's like,
yeah,
"I
he
know
recognized you.
this here." Yeah,
Yeah, he was hunting like a Zach Farrenball. Didn't he tell you that?
yeah. He wandered through all the stuff I was about to go into.
Yeah, he's walking around just walking around. But even then, like, you kind of like, it really wasn't. Whenever you talked about it, it wasn't a negative experience for
No,
you.
I
It was just,
was glad I knew what he did, and then I just
yeah,
used that to my advantage, and I scouted. I mean, it's not a negative thing, you know. People are just too, they're looking for excuses, if you ask me.
Hey everybody, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe right here. And if you like the clips, I got 2 more options for you. 2 options right here. Subscribe right here. See you guys.